What's good, music producers? Today's gonna be a little bit of a different ass video. J. Cole just dropped a new project, The Off Season.
Oh my God!
And so many of you have been hitting me up like, you heard it? Have you heard it? Have you heard it?
Have you heard that new J. Cole?
And I'm like, okay, first of all, give me a second to breathe and I'm gonna get to it.
What the f do you mean not yet?
But it just dropped and I want to give it not only just a first time listen, but also a reaction in real time to just the beats. I feel like we don't see enough reaction videos from producers on YouTube for just the beats. That's what we gonna do. I gotta tell you though, disclaimer, it wasn't until probably Forest Hills Drive 2014 and KOD that I really start liking the majority of J. Cole's production choices. I felt like in the past they were super minimal because they were complimenting him as a lyricist. But after KOD, I heard some things that I was like, yo. And of course, Revenge of the Dreamers 3 just kind of took it over the top. So I'm actually really looking forward to it. I saw the list of producers that are on this and I'm like, sheesh. Boy Wonder, Timbaland, Jake One, the homie Tay Beast, T Minus, DJ Dahi, Frank Dukes, Boy Wonder, Cole itself. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see what this is hitting for. Let's go ahead and start listening to it. It's my first time listening to this project and I'm just reacting to the beats. YouTube don't flag me. 95 South. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. I know that's not Cam. Killer Cam? Oh. Hold on, that's the same sample from Jay-Z's You Don't Know What You Done. Sure I do. Hey, that's a hard-ass intro. I feel like when you're starting off a project, any project that I'm doing or producing for or making myself, you always want to start it off with a statement beat, like a statement track, something wide open, especially if you're producing for a lyricist like J. Cole. You got to make sure that thing is just wide open and allows him to be the center of attention. I love the sample choice. I love the way the drums are coming in. Who was that? Boy Wonder? Boy Wonder. No, it's Boy Wonder. Of course, it's gonna bang. Of course, it's gonna come in super dope. When you are producing for a lyricist, it's really up to you to make sure that you make them sound as amazing as possible and give them the ultimate space to get them multi-syllable bars off. J. Cole is for sure a multi-syllable head-ass rapper. He for sure gets them off, and he killed that. So, super dope. Let's go to Amari, I think it's called. J. Cole got a thing for like that Spanish guitar vibe. He's got a thing for those guitars and then putting those drums that are having somebody that produces a beat with them drums that have the ultimate bounce behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I've heard that vibe from him. Who was this by right here? Timbo, of course. You can hear the bounce within this. That 808 is nasty. I like the way the 808 sounds. What's crazy is that the only thing that I was gonna say as I was listening to it, I was like, damn, it could have used the high end of a clap to kind of contrast the other side of the music, right? A lot of this music right now is like the guitars in a high frequency and the 808s and drums are just dominating everything else in a low frequency. So I was like, it needs that middle ground. It needs like a dry ass, I don't got no lotion on top of the clap type of clap. They came in with this bright clap that sounds super fire. Oh, yeah. I love when the kick follows the rapper, like when it's like and it's like, damn, how many kicks you finna put in that? That is actually super fire though. First and foremost, I feel like having J. Cole and 21 Savage over sample-based hip-hop, please normalize that. We need more of that. They don't miss when they come together over some sample-based hip-hop, hybrid, trap, whatever you want to call it. When you got an intro like this, boy, them drums better drop. Okay, where we taking it? Who produced this? Oh, this Jake One. This is in good hands. Come on. Oh! If you're not a sample-based producer, you wouldn't get that reaction. Oh my gosh, goose nipples. Like your nipples get hard in your back. You know what I'm saying? The hair stand off the back of your back. It's too much information. But beats like that, I'm not even sure if it actually dropped yet. But just hearing that with the drum fills, come on now. Come on, Jake One. And Wu-Tang. Woo! See, as a UGK fan, this is just the kind of stuff that immediately grabs my attention when I'm hearing it. Ugh. Next one is Apply Pressure. Who produced this? Cole. Okay. This is really a J. Cole type of beat for sure, all the way. It's like that very minimal kick and snare combination. You can kind of tell this is probably like some Ninth Wonder influence, but as I'm hearing this, I'm like, this is straight just boom bap. Yeah, something like this, it's dope, but it feels like it's something that is like, you're not paying attention to how hard the beat is. It's just literally like a good background for Cole to get off them bars, and that's what he's doing right now. The bass line is hard, drums is kind of straightforward, but yeah, right now that's probably my least favorite right now, the ones we heard. Punching the Clock, who was this? The homie Tay Beast. Hey, that's one of my mentors, man. Shout out to him. And Mario Luciano. Is that Dame Dollar? Sounds like Dame Dollar, Damian Lillard. See, this is what I was hoping that Applying Pressure was going to be production-wise. I was hoping that it was going to have balances of all kind of different worlds, but it doesn't overtake the center of attention, which is obviously J. Cole, the lyricist on this. This gives me like, it does definitely give me TDE vibes, but it definitely gives me Wu-Tang vibes as well. All right, 100 Mil with Boss. Let's see what that's hitting for. I'm all right. Look, this is up my alley. Let me see where this goes. By the way, I love when Boss and J. Cole come together. I feel like whenever you hear just them on the same beat, there's always going to be top tier production. And I feel like they pick these bouncy beats. I'm feeling like this is going to be a bouncy beat, like a bouncy trap vibe. We'll see. Oh, 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 oh. Yo, yo, J. Cole, man, hey, you always shine when there's production around you that is doing different things to complement you as a center focus. Like, this is, to me, like the kind of production you put around somebody that's as elite as a lyricist as J. Cole. This right here is fullness all the way around. That hi-hat work, woo! Who was on the hi-hat work of 100 Mil? Cole and T-Minus, okay. Only thing I probably would have switched around if this was my session to sit in on, I would have took a little bit of that high end off of the hi-hat, because especially with Cole, is putting a lot of pressure on them higher frequencies right now. And listening to headphones right now, all I'm hearing is, that's the frequency I'm hearing. All that's going on right now. Outside of that, that's just nitpicking. This is hard. Yeah, that's the one right there. 100 Mil is hard. All right, Pride is the Devil. Next one with Lil Baby. T-Minus is on the production of this one. Some more guitars. J. Cole, what is it with you and guitars? You love them guitars with the little flangey on it, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I gotta say, this might be already 7 beats in. This is probably the strongest production that I've heard on a project by J. Cole, in my opinion. In terms of the balance and feeling like he's really finding that pocket that only he could feel, this feels like the strongest one. Oh, hey, that 808, the way that 808 came in, that 808 filled up so much space, that's hard. Shit. That's hard. Like, this is one of them beats that if you would have told me Lil Baby and J. Cole on it, I'd have been like, I don't know if that's the one you want to send in. But now that you hear it, it's like, what other beat would be as perfect for those two styles to complement one another than a beat like this? Let Go of My Hand. Who was this by? Who produced this? DJ Dahi. And Frank Dukes? Okay, now I'm thinking. Because you know Frank Dukes got some crazy, crazy melodic samples. I wonder if this was a Frank Dukes sample originally, or if this was an actual production between DJ Dahi and Frank Dukes, because I'm listening to it and I'm like, yo, this might be one of my favorite. I don't even know what my favorite is. This is a quintessential. This is, when you look up J. Cole type beat, this is the kind of vibes that you're expecting. This is dirty drum breaks, saxophones in the background. It sounds like maybe even some flutes, super mellow, laid back vibes in the background. I think it might be a live bass. That flute takes it away. That flute takes it to another world. That is fire. I love the blend between like what feels like a one-shot kick and then like the acoustic drums, acoustic live drums that you're hearing with the snares and whatnot. So I like that blend together. That's something that you don't really hear too commonly, but it works. Like, it's not a live kick, but it works. Interlude. More acoustic drums. That's me. That's tough. Yo, Cole, T minus, Tommy Parker. That's a cold trio. Now, me being a producer head ass, I'm just listening to the drums and I'm like, I feel like it's begging for, like, instead of that clap, it's begging for a hard snare or like a trap snare. That's where I would want to go, like the typical direction as I'm listening to it. I definitely would have probably went like trap snare on this. Still hard. All right, the climb back. All right, let's see where this is going. That one might have to grow on me, because right now I know that if it wasn't for a reaction video, I'll be going to the next one. That's just, I'm listening to it and I'm like, who produced this? It's Cole. It's Cole. Just Cole on that one? Just Cole. I feel like there are certain beats, especially if they're made by the artist / producer. I feel like there's certain beats that sound better when the rapper raps over them. But as themselves, I don't know if I listen to this. You know what I'm saying? This comes on my Pandora station. I'm like, all right, this is cool. All right, where's it going? Where's the progression in it? The lyrics made me like this beat more than I did when I first heard it. I was trying to figure out what a bop was, like where the bounce of it was, and at some point I couldn't find it. Let's go to the next one though. Close. Who's on this one? Okay, Cole. More Cole production. That's hard. Yo, Cole, that bag right there. That bag right there. That's the one. That's the one. When it comes to your production, if that is you on the production, I think it just says Cole. If that is you, that is the bag. It's like a perfect balance of the simplicity that we're used to from the production choices. This right here, the sample choice is fire. The drums is crazy. It's banging. That snare on the interlude is probably what I would have said. This is hard right here. Probably my favorite J. Cole produced one on this one. Last one, Hunger on Hillside. Boy Wonder, Dirt Work, Don Mills. I gotta pause this for a second just to say thank you, J. Cole, for giving us back the intro and outro tradition for a project. I feel like a lot of projects are just compilations of songs. This feels just as strong as an outro as 95 South sounds as an intro. You love when you hear the end and it feels like the end of a project. I'm looking for the bounce. Oh, it went boom bap. Oh. Man, the combination of acoustic drums and 808s, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's a combination that we need to see more of on a mainstream level. I love that. Oh, listen to this outro. Woo! Yo, okay, so that's the end of the project. I just listened to the whole thing, and I gotta say, production-wise, this is probably one of my favorite J. Cole projects, just judging off of the production. I think my favorite beat right now is like a tie between My Life, 100 Mil, and Let Go My Hand. I like all those beats for different reasons. I just feel like the best production we usually hear from J. Cole are the ones where he's able to focus in on the lyrics, and the beat is just taking you in different places, just in case you may zone out from what he's talking about, because sometimes he can go into like story mode or he can go into like double entendres. And so as you're listening, you're like, okay. The production is what's going to carry those first time listeners when they're like, okay, do I like this or not? Do I vibe with this or not? Because they're not catching all of the innuendos and the double entendres and all of the lyricism stuff. It's like a healthy balance of creating a world that complements a lyricist. Super dope. Man, props to J. Cole. The Off Season is out now. Go check it out. I'm curious though, what is your favorite beat from this project? Which ones were you like, yo, that's the one? Which ones were you like, Curtis, you tripping? That's my favorite. Tell me, leave it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, definitely like it and subscribe to this channel. You may do more reactions? Let me know. What project? It could be new or old. We go back, and if I haven't heard it, that's even better for me to go ahead and do a reaction. I just think there needs to be more producer-related reactions to just the beats, because we be listening to the beats all the time. So anyways, like I always say in this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. Once again, it's Curtis King of Curtis King TV. Peace.
Look up, Nazi. Say cheese.